the Fox, every Sunday night, 8 p.m., has The Garage, where we focus on local musicians and local bands. Nick, you would certainly qualify. Dude, you need to get on the show sometime.
Yeah, well, let's make it happen.
All right, so Nick is cool. I like this brother. I've been watching your YouTube videos. So if you do a search for the Nick Bell Band on YouTube, you'll find Nick here. And how would you describe your guitar playing? I say you're kind of from the school of Chicago blues rock.
Blues rock, yeah, that Trower, Ritchie Blackmore, Gary Moore kind of school.
Here, I got a track. I'll put it on of your band out in Sturgis. That must have been fun.
It was nuts. There's a lot of bikes.
Yeah. Ooh, Les Paul, listen. See what I'm saying? That's rock and roll. That's good guitar rock, man. You and I are of the same philosophy. When you grow up playing guitar around Chicagoland, you kind of build your guitar foundation on the school of blues, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got the biggest name in blues just hanging out downtown most of the time. Buddy Guy,
the legend. And I tell that to a lot of people. I say, if you ever want to find out really where the roots of rock and roll come from, especially rock and roll guitar,
right?
You look at Buddy Guy.
Oh, man, that's, I just saw him last night, and I got to tell you, man.
He was out at the Arcada?
The Arcada Theater. And
Ron puts on a lot of great shows up there.
You know what? Onesti Entertainment and T-10, they do a lot of great stuff. They've had us there, and just a huge thank you to them. But, man, you see where Hendrix got it.
Yeah, you do. That's
Buddy was the original, for
and
sure.
Stevie, and you can look at the same thing. Stevie from the same school, of course.
Absolutely.
Also, Stevie was influenced heavily by Mr. Albert King, and you can see that in his playing as well. But wait, it all boils right
it's
back
all one
here
umbrella
to Chicago, right in here, the blues, the Chicago, the foundation that all this great rock and roll comes from. And the reason we're talking about rock and roll is because we got some great music coming up at the A-Bay Toy and Food Run happening this Sunday. The weather is going to be amazing. 77 degrees, no rain in the forecast. Perfect sunshine for the Toy and Food Run. And this is the granddaddy of them. What we're talking about are hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles putting unwrapped toys and non-perishable food items on their bike. We're going to all meet in Elburn at 12:30, a fully escorted ride to the Batavia VFW Hall, and that's where you're playing.
Absolutely. We can't wait. And we've got Mr. Michael Allman, Greg Allman's son, headlining Sunday. It's just going to be nuts.
You said you were hanging out with Mike last night.
You know what? It was funny. I'm sitting at the show, and I walk out in the hallway, and there's Mike, and I'm going, what are you doing here? And it just makes sense. He's going to be playing at Legends tonight, and he's going to be doing the show on Sunday, and we just can't wait.
You know, it's funny because you can see his dad in him when you look at him. You can hear the influence of his father's genetics in him, but he's his own musician, and I think that's important. You know, he plays a lot of his dad music. I guess you have to, right? I mean, how do you know
what? You know, when it's that brilliant, it's hard to
wouldn't
top.
You? If you had the license to play Allman Brothers music, wouldn't you? Absolutely, right?
I wish you wrote it.
But he also has his own tunes, and I think people are going to be surprised at how good they really are, dude. You do a lot of your own music. So what are some of the songs you're going to do on Sunday?
You know what? We just gotta see where the mood takes us. Definitely a little Robin Trower in store, a little Deep Purple.
Nice.
Probably Jimmy. You know, we always get requests around bikers to do Jimmy and Stevie and all that good stuff.
Great.
So.
Dude, so we were talking that I should get up on stage and try to jam with you.
You know what, Pat? I've been listening to you for like 10 years.
Right.
And Loop Licks Friday and all that stuff. And you know what? You're an accomplished player, and it's been a dream for me to jam with you locally. So I think we got to get Mr. Pat Capone on stage.
You know what? I did it last year, and it was really a lot of fun. So if I can find a way to get my gear down there, I will join you. Do you know what time you're going on?
We're going on at 11 in the morning.
So you're going to be there really early. Probably actually before I head that way, you're going to be on.
That's all. You know what? Michael's playing at like 2 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So it's going to be an early one. It's a Sunday, and, you know, it's for the kids. So it's real important. We want you guys to come on out.
This is for kids and families in our area. And that's the difference. And I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of toys and food items to help these people. So this is a big deal. All the information is up on my website at charityrider.org. And you can also do a search under Patrick Capone, and you'll find it on Facebook and Twitter. And I've got all the information about the ride, where you can meet, where it's going on, and anything you need to know. Nick, I'm looking forward to hearing you on a Sunday, brother.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And good luck with the band, the Nick Bell Band.
You got it.
Hey, Fox Rockers. We interrupt your normal listening day to give you a hot babe alert. Sherman has a hot wife.
Yeah, he does.